Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Ask Me Anything. This is Katrina, and I'm coming to you live from this beautiful, beautiful park. This is my go to park lately. We will be answering the questions. Is the market too crowded? Here's why attraction marketing still wins. So I've been getting this question a lot lately, and especially on my coaching calls and leads, people, inquiring about getting started in the business. Oh, hang on. Oh, this is nice. Uh-huh. Oh, there's a new feature here. Like on my side, it shows the comments live without me clicking on it. By the way, yes, if this is the first time you're seeing me, I'm Katrina. I love what I do. I help immigrant career moms move beyond the 9 to 5. And if you're watching live, let me know. Let me see. Oh, hang on. What is going on in here? Yeah, let me know where you're tuning in from so we know how global we are. I think that's the one that's being shown on the other part. Oh, yes, this is so cool. uh, I did a go live about like a week or 2 weeks ago, and it doesn't have this comment yet. Like there. I love that. I cannot read it because I'm using my phone, but this is awesome. Let me see here. Oh, it lets me also share my referral link. There you go. I'm using StreamYard for those of you wondering. Um, Juliet Magalong from Edmonton, Alberta. That's awesome. And I also have here, hang on, I cannot. Let me see. There you go. Thanks for tuning in, Juliet. And Grace oh, there you go. Hi, Grace. How are you? Just a little tricky clicking on your comments when using the phone because it's a little small as compared to if I'm using um, my laptop. There you go. I love this new feature. There you go. Yes, for those of you wondering what I do use StreamYard. And I just finished my morning walk. So it's about 10:28 a.m. right now. Apologies for the hair. So after dropping off our youngest to school, I I went here and started with my meditation, my prayer and meditation, and my Joe Dispenza meditation as well. Plus, I have activations while I walk that uh, like 3 rounds. I think that's 400 meters. So I did like more than like 1.46 kilometer walk around that oval, and then I'll also walk going to the subway. Yeah, so this is how I typically spend my days right now if I'm not traveling or if I don't have any mommy duties in the morning, if I don't have anything pressing or urgent. And this has been because of the business. I've been doing this for 6 years now. All right, so let's hop on. I want to make this quick. By the way, in this Ask Me Anything episodes, this is your opportunity to connect with me. I hope you guys are hearing me okay. I did not wear my earphones. I think it would be better if I speak like directly to the phone like this. This is your opportunity to connect with me, ask me questions related to the business, motherhood, or anything in between. Okay, so I've been doing this for so many, yeah, for a few years now. And yes, and I usually answer like frequently asked questions or the things, some inspirations. So today I want to address this question like, Katrina, I would receive a message every now and then, and they would say, oh, I've been seeing a lot of, oh, there's so many cute dogs in here. Oh my gosh. I usually walk with a lot of, um, I don't know, maybe these people are also working remotely, and there are a lot of retirees that I spend the mornings in here. So I'm just so grateful I'm able to do this. Last week, I think it's a Friday or Thursday, I, I was walking a group of like elderly men and women walk past by me. I think they're doing a group hike or something. um, I think they're like late 50s, 60s, and above. And I'm here walking, doing my morning walk. And I just became extra grateful at that moment because I get to do what I do, like spend my mornings slow after the morning chaos, of course, of preparing my three boys. I'm based in Toronto, by the way, and being able to experience what these retirees are experiencing right now, but earlier, way earlier in my age. Like, I don't need to wait like to be 50 or 60 to be enjoying slow mornings like this, and I don't take that very lightly. And this is not to mock, of course, if you're doing the 9 to 5. That's hard work, kudos to you. I don't mean it in a bad light, but I mean it in such a way that this is what's possible if you say yes, and if you bet on yourself and your dreams. This is what's possible. You can do mornings like this and spend your mornings like this, like, oh my gosh, yeah, this is my office for today. Look at that. So beautiful. That is. Oh no, because I'm like sitting down, but over there, if I go up back in there, you will see the Toronto skyline. And literally, sometimes I forget that I can literally bring this business anywhere. I just prefer to work on my laptop when I'm at home because, bigger screen and all. But I'm mostly on my phone, except for when I launch ad campaigns, because it's much easier to, it's more clear, it's clearer to see stuff like the details when you're doing your launching your ads. But okay, just going back to the question, is the market too crowded? And people would ask, like, Katrina, I'm seeing a lot of ads, and most probably the market is already saturated, so maybe I'm already late when I hop on the bandwagon, as they say. Or also, some new business partners are also having these doubts at the beginning, like, hey, okay, maybe my ad is not working, maybe my ad um, has, yes, it's generating leads based on my campaign, but I'm not receiving any notification. So maybe they've already registered with other people, and that's a very valid question and concern. And I always say there's no such thing as market saturation. And before hopping on in here, I did my research. Just on Facebook alone, there are 3 billion monthly active users, and 2.7 billion of that is are active every single day. And on Instagram alone, there are 2 billion monthly active users. So how would you have market saturation on that? There's, yes, a lot of us, thousands of us, are in the community doing this business. But personally, I myself receive 25 to 35 people, like leads, every single day from my ads. What are leads? People who are reaching out to me wanting to get started in the business. Some of them are just wanting to learn what this is all about. Some of them are already watching the webinar and ready to take the next step. Some of them are have watched it, and then they're taking the next step, or some of them have watched it and still asking questions. Those are leads. They are ready to learn and ready to take the next steps. And they're finding out if this is a good fit for them or not. And I am just here guiding them, giving them answers to their questions. So at the end of the day, they have an informed decision. And you will hit people in different stages of their lives, you guys. Some people, you will they will see your ad, they will see your posts when they're sometimes super down, something happened, they got laid off, or they're just fed up, like working tirelessly, 3 jobs, 2 jobs, barely making ends meet just to sustain the bills, and not enough time to even put their kids to sleep at night. They're too tired already. And some people are just tired of, sick of just doing the routine every single day, and still far from their bigger dreams. Those people are ready more than ever. And some people can see your ad, they just got promoted from in their jobs. And so they're like, yes, long term they want time and money freedom, but right now they're in that, they're still elated from the job promotion. So they're like, they're not seeing the long term. They're still on the short term moment. Like, hey, I'm happy, I'm good, I think I'm good with my job, it pays me well, I feel honored, and they're still in that high cloud nine moment. And then after 6 months or a year, they realize that, oh my gosh, yes, I got promoted, but with all this extra responsibilities, I'm like making a job for two, three more people just in my role alone. I'm fed up. I want to get back and pursue that time and money freedom path. And so they come back to you, right? So there's a concept of, I already mentioned this in one of my recent posts, the concept of high noon. You will People will see your posts on social media in different stages of their lives. Like when they're on the 3 o'clock, they're like, okay, yes, time and money freedom is okay, but I'm good, Katrina. Everything is good. And then when they're 6 o'clock, like something happened already, like maybe like some office politics, or you're like contemplating whether they're actually doing the job that they want to pursue long term. When they're on their 9 o'clock to 12 o'clock, there's like, oh my gosh, Katrina, I need to make a change. I barely see my family, and I don't have time to pursue my passions, my hobbies, my happiness. Life has just been all work and no play. All work with no play, it makes John a dull boy, right? So there's really no such a thing as market saturation. And I've been here for 6 years. Some moms and dads have seen my ad, like when I was starting in 2019. And then when they get back to me, like, Katrina, are you still here? I see you're still here. Yes, I am alive and kicking. I've been doing this. And that time, it's not their high noon, but now they're coming back. And then, okay, Katrina, I'm ready to get rolling, rocking and rolling in this. I've seen you grow. I've seen your growth on social media. I wish I had started this way sooner. Like, I could have been in your shoes as well, and that's okay. Don't beat yourself to it, because life happens. We get busy with life, with our work, with our family. Um, Sometimes there would be death in the family, unfortunately. Or giving birth, that's a whole new chapter. Or you're moving places, and some people got divorced, some people got married. Life is busy on its own, and you have to give yourself that credit, give yourself some grace in whatever stages or seasons of your life you're currently experiencing. And for those people who are ready, I am here to guide you, and I'm not here to convince. Some people, it's kind of funny. Sometimes there are a few people saying, "Okay, Katrina, convince me more," and I was like, okay. I was like, I'm not here. I totally get where this person is coming from. This person is just saying, hey, I want to learn more. That's just another way of saying it, right? But I am not here to convince you watching this remotely, if you are not yet in the business, or if you're still contemplating on this. I'm not here to convince you or anybody. I'm just here to be a consultant, meaning I'm just here to give you as much information that you need. So at the end of the day, the informed decision, will be coming from you, and not me pushing you into anything that you don't like to do. Okay? And so, yeah, and attraction marketing still wins. This has been my strategy and our community strategy, our platform strategy in growing the business. I have, I don't know, maybe 2,000 people already in my team, and I have tons of coaches already, hundreds of coaches in my team. And of course, they're growing their own businesses, their own business teams. I only know like a handful, like 5 or 6 people personally, and the rest is like from advertising, social media advertising. That's the power of attraction marketing. What does it mean? So instead of pushing products or services or chasing people. Although of course there's nothing wrong with pushing products or services. It's There are a lot of businesses like all over the world that still practices that, like traditional brick and mortar, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just another business strategy. Here in the business, especially with the digital marketing, I've been using attraction marketing and scaling my business from negative, like from zero to multiple six figures. And how does that work? So instead of pushing products and services to people, you showcase a story, your lifestyle, transformation, how this business has been changing your life and other people's lives. Think of it like as a magnet. When you share your stories, how this business has been changing lives, you naturally draw people in, especially those who resonate with your story, like your background, and the results that they also want. Get that? Right? And how do you do that? You tell stories. Like people are, if you notice, we are so drawn to content on social media that tells story. Even if there's no text, there's no voiceover on it, just text or just music. um, this stranger mom on the internet, you're crying over their stories because when they hit the emotions, that's how you relate. Like how this mom is just capturing the first and last day of his son's elementary school days, and the caption says, "Mom, why are you crying? It's just my last day in school," something like that. And then another set of photos is like, because this old video of you, this current video of you reminds me of your first day in kindergarten, right? And I actually adapted that and make that as my own reel last week, and it garnered thousands, more than thousands of views, because a lot of parents can relate with that. Emotions sell. Right, that is the key. You tell your story so people can relate with you, and when you're being authentic in what you share, people naturally get drawn to you. You don't need to fake it until you make it. I did not. We're not saying like share that you have this fancy clothes or fancy shoes or jewelry or cars. No, people relate more with the story behind it. I'm not saying there's nothing bad with that. I like fancy stuff too, but you share the story of that you're building. So when I got started here, I would share like selfies of me, my son. I was carrying him in a, what do you call this, like a strappy carrier, while I was on my laptop, and then I'm sharing there. I'm grateful that I get to be with my son while on my mat leave and be able to build something. I didn't have any background. I'm grateful for the training platform that we have. It's step by step, it's video based. So I talk about the features, but at the same time, more importantly, I talk about, and so what? Like how these features are helping me build a business from home, and how I'm looking forward to helping other moms and parents do exactly the same. So that's attraction marketing. And yes, before, I don't have this time freedom to spend my mornings like this, but I have envisioned this. Like, I craved for this. And now that I'm here to inspire other moms, especially if you're career moms and dads, and you're kind of sneaking in, maybe you're in the washroom checking this video live or in a replay, and you're wondering, is that even possible for me? Like, I will tell you, yes, take this as your sign. This is what's possible when you start believing, when you start acting on those beliefs and dreams. Of course, backing it up with huge faith, prayers, and taking massive action. And this is what's possible. All right. I cannot see the comments on the right side. Let me see here. Um, oh, there you go, you guys. Let me see if I can put up your comments here. Oh, a lot of you are in here. Hello. You guys are early. Let me see. Oh, there's a lot of comments here. I'm trying to. Okay, Grace working from home. Oh yeah, there you go. Of course, those are those who are working remotely. Hello, hello from anywhere you are. Oops, where am I? And then, hey Carlotta, I miss you. We're watching from work, Los Angeles. There you go, Mama. Oh, There you go. I showed it on stage right now. And then we have here Irene from Pampanga. Oy, gabi na. Matutulog na si Irene. Hello, Irene. There you go. And we also have here, uh, it's kind of tricky to do this here. Hey, Dorothy, how are you? Nice to see you here. Oops. Dorothy from USA. Coach Rebecca, hello. Good morning. Good morning. Awesome, awesome. Hope you had a bit of rest from yesterday. Good morning, Clarice. There you go. Clarice is one of my business partners, and she is rocking it. There you go. And hi, sis. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'll see you soon in San Diego, sis Araneth. Hey, sis Cynthia from the UK. It's, I think, 6 p.m. there or so. More or less 6, 7. Thank you for being here. And a lot of you here watching from New Zealand. Hello, Ellen. Awesome. And who else? From, oh my gosh, so many here. Hey, Veronica. Nice to see you here too. Awesome, awesome. So many of you. Um, Hi, Coach Mildred. I miss you. Awesome. I know there's so many more comments. Sorry, I cannot flash everybody. It's kind of hard to click. Hey, Martha. Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome. Awesome. There you have it. So that is our uh, ask me questions. Ask me anything for today. Let me see. I'm gonna walk back. I'm gonna do. Okay. I'm gonna show you. I had my lemon. What's this? Honey lemon tea from Tim's. I'm fasting, and I will be. My first meal of the day is usually when my husband comes home around 4. So wish me luck. It's okay. I have all my body fats for my meal. My body can eat those. So yes, this is my morning. And if you've been contemplating on how to do things on social media, yes, there are a lot of ways. And I'm not saying my online business is the best. Well, it's the best for me. It could be the best for your situation too, or not. And the only way to find that out is to watch the info session. By the way, it's Tuesday, so yeah, with you guys. I should do this more often, right? Um, we have live webinar. Here we go. Every Tuesday and Thursday, every 8 p.m. Eastern. But if you cannot catch the live one, don't fret because there's as soon as you register on my website, you'll be redirected to a replay page. So that's 90 minutes. And reach out to me. I'll send you the 20-minute version. So especially for those of you who are short on time, a lot of us are. There's that. So really, there's no excuses. And if you have been following me for a while, wanting to know what the next steps are, come and start for the next steps, and I will guide you. All right, there you have it, you guys. Enjoy. Happy Tuesday. Enjoy the rest of the week. Cheers. God bless. Thanks, everybody.